What's going on, guys? So, I have some bad news. Obviously, the videos I upload, there are things I've done in the past. I've progressed farther than what you guys are seeing in the current releases. It's just the amount of time they take to edit, and I, being the person that doesn't check each video after I record it immediately, had gone through and I made it to Messmer and I made it to Gaius, and was progressing through all of them, fighting them, making around 30 to 45-minute recordings each, and then stopping and restarting as the file size didn't get too big. And I lost, like 2/3 of my total footage of the Messmer fight, and the other third I have is still pretty corrupted. It's glitchy and gets real like pixelated and will just stutter and freeze and like it'll just desync the audio constantly, and it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna try to salvage it, but it's super disheartening. I wanted to try to get everything really clean for you guys, show every major remembrance boss kill, and I won't be able to show you Messmer, and that's really disappointing because he was my favorite boss to fight. I spent about maybe 2.5 hours on him total. It was a long fight. He was tough, but he was cinematic and aggressive and high intensity. And it was a great fight, and I no longer have that footage, and I'm upset for myself even because I wanted to go back and kind of watch it and see how I did, but I don't get to see that. And you guys don't get to see it. So I'm gonna try to do what I can to piece it together and make it as cohesive and as visually pleasing as possible. Try not to have too many of the visual glitches in there, but there's probably going to be a lot of footage that is not going to be usable, or if it is, it's going to be super choppy and cut up because there's very small periods of time where it's not glitching out in the footage where you can actually see what's going on. Um, I'm super upset about this. Like, I was gonna make if another playthrough video tonight, like when I'm editing this right now, but as I'm like was going to make the intro, I was like, shit, I need to just make a whole video talking about like the future of the playthrough just for a little bit, just in case. Um, I hopefully have the situation fixed. I'm assuming it's because I changed where my clips were storing. I used to store them internally in my storage on my desktop, but I got an external terabyte or 4 terabyte hard drive, and I used that to store the majority of my clips. But instead, I changed it as where the location was to drop it off. And it seems like since then, maybe there's a problem with the speeds that this hard drive can read and write, or the docking station that I have for the hard drive. There's speeds at which it can read and write that aren't fast enough for the quality of the video or the length of videos that I was recording to it. But that is the only thing I can really put together on why this is happening, because the beginning of my playthroughs were fine until I got full on storage, and I was like, oh, let me just change it. And then I started having these issues from what it seems. And I didn't realize until it was too late because I was stockpiling footage to get ready, playing through the game and stockpiling footage to try to get ready to pump videos out. And in that chase to make the content, I wasn't looking back at the video recordings and didn't see that some of them were corrupted. And then I lost like I go to play it and it just won't play. So I don't know what to do exactly. I mean, you guys can let me know. I know that there's plenty of people that have fought the bosses, and you guys are probably fighting the bosses if you're watching Elden Ring content. So it's not the end of the world, but it does take away from the total playthrough. At some point, I'll probably go back through and play this game again and go with like New Game Plus to get back to the DLC and do it that way. So I will eventually be able to get that stuff recorded, but that's still a lot of effort I need to put back in. I still have to finish the DLC, which I haven't finished the DLC yet. I'm trying to take my time a little bit, but I have to finish the DLC, finish the base game, start a new game, and then get back to Moog, and then get back here, and then do everything here again. So for me to get back here, it'll be on New Game 7, and then it'll be just a while. So you guys need to let me know if it's important for you guys to see me do those fights after I finish the DLC. I can go back and record those fights on New Game 7, make it interesting. It'll be a little bit more challenging, but also so you guys can get to see me going through it if that's important. If it's not and you guys are okay with me kind of trying to patchwork this together, then let me know, because I'm kind of lost and upset about this. So I'm not sure what's best. So any input is helpful, and Sorry for this not being a better video tomorrow, or maybe another. I'll just do another post later tonight if I get the editing done. I'll probably get to work right after this. But if you have any input on the situation, let me know. I know this is probably not an exciting video to watch. I'm just kind of running around in a dungeon right now, but I needed some footage. Got to put in the background while I was pouring my heart out to you guys. Other than that, I love you guys. Sorry about this. I really hope that I can fix this as best as I can and that it's enjoyable to watch. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.